Meowdy, everyone! So, I already know I'm gonna have a grinding portion coming up very quickly. But first, we will start the episode by just heading to a new place. I did a few lookup things. Let me just, give me a second. We're going to the bird-shaped continent in the northeast. Which is up here. One of these things is gonna be Gaia. I don't know. Is it this one? Is it this one? I don't know. Yes! We got it first try. Okay. So, let's chat with some people. This is the town of Gaia, also known as Hawkeye. To the south lies another town. We call it Hawkwing, but we don't know its real name. There's gonna be some big stuff to buy. There's something ice 3. Okay, so I have 172k. What is break? Petrifies a foe, can't get it. So first off, we're starting, just gonna grab ice 3. Ooh, actually, maybe I shouldn't have spent that. We gotta go to the weapon, or... Hold on. Who are you? That broom sure is good at making itself look busy. Busy, busy, busy! There's a tower in the Yanikulum Desert that no one can enter. Since no one can enter it, we all figured it might be a mirage. We now call it the Tower of Mirage. But I wonder if it really is a mirage. The legends say that ancient sky people could soar into the sky and build castles above the clouds. See it. That's the way out. We'll go to the White Mage store in a minute. Oh, there's multiple. The spring in this town bears oxyale, but only fairies can collect it. There was a fairy living at the spring here, but I haven't seen her lately. Where has she gone? Here. Very important item we need to get. Protect rings for everyone. Oh, whoops. So ruby armlets. Oh, we are ouched with for money. It's okay. We're gonna be getting a bunch of money. But the protect ring is very important because it guards against insta-death. And it's actually a good defense thing, too. It's a good upgrade. We can actually sell a couple of these things now. Hold on, let me do a sort. I don't like how everything's all spread out. I'll fix it later to get the healing stuff at the top again. Okay, where's the... We throw gloves. We'll keep the gauntlets because they have an effect. Other gloves. Cool. Well, we're at 50k. Technically, I could buy one ruby armlet. Oh no, we're not going to, because... No, that's separate, right? That's a different thing? That's not glove slot, that's arm. So, Spomp needs it. I'm assuming it's better than Mithril Mail. Either way, we can buy one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, since we have the money for it. Now we are at actually 100. We are exactly at 0 gil. Ugh. Bring me up to 33. Good upgrade for you too, though. It even brings up evasion. But Spomp's defense is lower right now. Hold on. Silver Armlet would bring up evasion. Bring down defense, though. I somewhat prefer evasion, just so, like, magic attacks and things can just straight up miss. Alright. We're gonna put on the flame stuff because we're going back to the ice area as well. Flame mail for you. Flame sword. Only one of you can... Heck. Who should I give the flame sword to? I feel like... Actually, yeah. Let's give you back an ice brand, and we'll give Fate the flame sword because they don't have offensive magic to fight with as an alternative. So it's slightly weaker, but it'll have the elemental bonus. Have I explained what we're going to do? We're going to fight the evil eye again. That's what I'm grinding on, back in Ice Cavern. Because since we have the Protect Ring, we won't take its insta-death, and it's a very easy fight for good XP. I'll be cutting out all of that, but you're getting to see the preparation beforehand. I'm a little scatterbrained today, but we'll get there. A couple things that I'm going to be working towards getting is our knight is actually going to be able to use level 3 white magic, so it can use cure spells. I think it can use level 3 any type of spell, but I don't know. Specifically cure spells are what we're going for. It's going to be getting a magic slot every odd level, so starting at 19. And then there is level 8 magic here, including Holy and Null All. But we will not get level 8 slots until level 25, and we're only 18. So that's a thing. I need to work towards. Which is why I'll be doing a lot of grinding. For both the money and the XP. I don't know if I'll hit 25, maybe I'll just stay there till then. That's what I'm doing today. But it'll make the game significantly easier. Otherwise, I think that's all I can do at the moment. And then we're gonna need 50k for a key item later. This is gonna take a minute. It says the evil eye only gives like 3k gil each time. So... Aw man, and I need to like go through the dungeon to get to it. Ugh. Oh. No more insta. Yeah, so... I think that's it. No, oh, these are connected. That's supposedly best for Black Mage, but don't have one of those. For Black Wizard. Talk to everyone else here. I saw something bright flying across the sky to the west. I know I saw it. Did I talk to you? Yes. Item shop? This is big. There was a scholar studying the Lufinian language, but I can't recall his name. Oh, I have sinned deeply. I captured a fairy and sold it to a traveling caravan. Oh, I saw water. So... Oh, right, I need to click on it. Alright, so y'all know what I'm going to be going to do. I will see you all far in the future when I'm much stronger. Okay, I'm back. It's been a few hours. But we are level 25. We started at what, 18, I think? Yeah. Also sorry if you hear a cat in the background. We have 449,000 money. I'm able to use more. I just realized I have no game sound. Professional streamer things, recorder things, whatever. Okay. So we can use more too, which is really nice. And was very much useful earlier, me leaving the ice cavern. Because we were very much dead. But not because of the evil eye, but because on the one tile I stepped off of the boss and back on, I ran into those dark wizards again. And they suck. So, I also have access to one level 8 spell. I think it's level 7s. The knight can now use stuff, so we need to go find the cures it needs. He needs excuse me. I've been staring at the same boss fight over and over. So. Let's grab one ruby armlet. I know we need to save 50k. But first, give Matt T some better defense, because they were very squishy. No longer squishy. And there's only cat claws there. Oh, we can check out the magic shops now, too. Alright, Cure 4 and Dia 4. These are the level 7s. When do I buy this fairy thing? Okay, talk to people in town, let's talk about a fairy. Okay, so we'll have to go to another area. So far, so good. Oh, what I hit. Okay. Very concerned. Would have been fine, I just saved. I don't think I can get the- oh yeah, we got the ice. And then there was one more magic store up top. I don't remember where level 3 spells are for the night. Holy and Null are 60k. Obliterates a full magic defense. Whoa. I don't know if this spell's worth getting, but these other ones are very much so. Especially no lol. It's funny that this is what Dispel does. Because it's sounding like it gets sort of like status ailments. But in this game it gets rid of the foe's magic defense. Huh. I mean, it doesn't sound like the worst, but it also sounds like my other spells are better kept. And I can't get any of these, I think. No Stop, Banish, or Doom. Sends foes to another dimension. How is that different than Doom? Interesting. Okay. I believe we can do a quick memo save and peace out of here. Alright. Okay, take the airship to the northwest continent and park it near the patch of grass in the southeast corner of the desert. Here. Here. Why? What am I doing? Is this what they mean? Right here? Well? I'm just gonna get into a battle. I don't see where... There's this tower. Somehow feel like I'm not in the right spot. Oh, northwest continent. I don't know my directions. Up here. Northwest continent? Dude, I would not be able to play this game without a walkthrough. I would be screwed. Park it near the patch of grass in the southeast corner. Caravan will sell the battle fair too. I don't know where the caravan is. That looks like a secret area. Saber tooth and lesser tiger. Oh, goodbye! See you never. I can take off the flame sword now. Ice brand stronger. Wait, hold on. Ooh. Just double checking everyone's equipped the best they can be right now. No. Okay. I need to go to this little spot? Yeah. That's so sneaky. Put something there. Like, signify they're here. Ugh. Sneaky stuff. Thanks. I got force ring, so he's weird. Alright, got the bottled fairy. Now we're gonna take it back to Gaia. Ooh, a wyvern. Got a long tongue, he's going little lamb. Wonder how strong these things are. Yeah. I haven't seen as much as I grinded. I should be really good for the rest of the game. Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm so easily lost. Right above. Oh wait, it's saying take a pit stop at a different place to unlock. Oh, I feel like the guy using. Okay, never mind. afterwards. Getting ahead of myself. We gotta go to that pond we saw earlier. Here we go. Bowie. Wow. I was trapped inside the bottle you bought. How horrifying that was. To repay your kindness, I will retrieve some oxy ale for you from the bottom of the spring. Obtained oxy ale! From that water flows an endless supply of air. Good. Air water. Okay. Seems goofy. Let's go. Alright, so now we need to go south of where we got the berry. South of here. Oh, that's where you got it. Oh, just take the instructions are so hard. I see. This? I just want to land. I want to land. It's so hypersensitive. There we go. As soon as we're done here in unlock. I believe we're gonna go find the curing spells. Poison! Poisonous wyverns. I see. God damn, look how strong Spomp is now. Monks are broken. Oh, hiccup. Oh well, not at all important. Here, check out my legs. It's so wonderful to have legs. I can dance now, see? Okay. I saw Underhill selling something strange at his caravan camp. Aww. You ever hear of something called oxy ale? I have. The shrine sank into the depths of the sea 200 years ago. Rumor has it that mermaids dwell there now. I see. Their comment makes more sense. Oh. My daddy has gone off with the caravan. They're headed for the western desert. They always make camp on the north edge of the desert near some trees. I miss my daddy. I hope he comes home soon. Do you have legs? Yes. Saber. Null magic. Enforces protection against insta-death. Okay, well, I already have the ring, and I'm probably gonna keep it on. Heal 3 is... option, I guess. Not sure if I'll be using it, but it's good to have. Ah, hi! Amazing! Bahamut recognized you as heroes! I hear the sunken shrine contains heaps of treasure. Gold and diamonds and... Oh, someone also said there's a stone slab of some sort, too. Ruthenian is a language used by the ancient race known as the Sky People. My brother Un would talk of it constantly. He always lamented that he couldn't find the Rosetta Stone. Unlucky. Meow. I'm Kope. Yep, I saw that thing fall near the northern waterfall, I think. No one believes me, but it looked like a robot. Castle in the Sky references. I'll talk to that one in just a sec. 200 years ago, Onluk's shrine flourished with the power of water, but now... Sigh. Please bring it back. No. Bella. He's in the way! Thank you. Horribly programmed spot. Warriors with Oxyale! We've been waiting for you. Please save the mermaids! Oh. Ghost! Okay. Submarine thing. Next up on the journey is a quick stop. So I'm not supposed to go here? I think I need to take a canoe into the waterfall. We going to go in barrel? No, not yet. No! No! Poor cat. They're in heat. They were supposed to go to the vet to get fixed, but they went immediately back into heat, so... Waiting for them to get out of it. So they are very, very meowy. And I don't let them in my room because they have done things and stuff to my bed, and I don't like cleaning it up. I like it to stay clean. Anyway, Waterfall Cavern. I'm gonna take the canoe. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Just I really want to get the night here, so I have more stuff. Maybe Crescent Lake? That sounds like more than level 3 tiers, though. Wow, nice weak slap. He's just... yeah. Wish I could remember. I don't know how far back I need to go for level 3. Could be Elfheim even. Let's do that. Wait a minute. Okay, this is Elfheim. My brain. Where's white magic? That's 4. There. Cool. Don't really need no fire anymore. Fuck it. Someone should know what I guess. Alright, I'm happy-ish. Well, we could also just grab Cure 1s and as well. Hold on, where are level 2 spells? I know. Wait, how do I not have level 2 spells? Have I just not run into any good level 2 spells and I just didn't get them? Yeah. Provoca, maybe? Very curious what the level 2 spells are and why I didn't pick them up. I see. I've never tried using silence, so... Can he only use white or can he use black as well? Cannot. Am I ever gonna use these spells? Maybe not. But we're here, so... Anyways, let's get back on track. Waterfall. Okay. Should I not get my ship any closer than this? I have to take the canoe? Kinda seems like it. Ew. Ew. Just one-shotting a Hydra. Move this mic closer. That way, I can lean back and be a little comfy while I play video games. Bring it a little closer. There we go. Cozy time. You might hear my clicks a little more though. Oh shit, I didn't mean to fight with the white mage. Alright, well, I killed something. Let's go, I'm strong! Here we go, waterfall. The only new enemy here is going to be a rare green dragon, has high magic defense. So I'll just use physical. Along the left wall when you enter and you'll eventually get to 6 chests and a robot. Okay. All the other directions go like almost nowhere. Nightmare! Hardy, hardy, har. Plague golems. Didn't these inflict poison as well for some reason? Maybe I'm too much leveled. Though I could get humbled later on, but right now, things are going very well. Uh-oh. Moomies. Well, then I can use the gauntlets. Get zapped! I don't think I helped as much as I think I could've. Might as well just healing staff. It's a free heal. Good job, team. Ooh. Green dragons look different. Youch! That was something. Lots of money, though. Although I don't think I need the gill anymore. Might actually just be at a point where I don't need it. But we could maybe get one of those fancy knight armors. I don't think there's anything else to fight in here. Not sure if there's any, like, boss battles. Excuse me. So just follow the left wall. That's what I shall do. Hope I did everything. Okay. Here's a door. That's promising. Maybe. Could I run? Maybe, but I don't even feel like risking it. Might as well just use my turn to fight. Yes. Off recording. This bump has graced me with a waving cat. Robot! Do I talk to Robot? Yes. Grab things, talk to Robot. Holy moly! I don't like that. And maybe, for some reason, stone doesn't count as instant death. Which, yeah, sure, it's not killing me, but it could very well end the game. These old games and status ailments are rough. This is gonna be a wasted, yeah. A bolt 2 for 1 left. Nice. Good job. Alright, let's grab everything. Spellbinder. Fella does not want to. Same thing. Is this fight always on this tile, maybe? And someone got stoned. Fate again. God damn it, Fate. Getting stoned on the job. Staff with muddle effect. Don't know what muddle does. I hope that robot moves. Blocking a chest. Fender. 5,000, 64,000, 113, and ribbon. Defender. Sword with blink effect. It's definitely better. Base stat-wise. We won't have the elemental, though. Sometimes protects from special attacks. Who do we give that to, though? I'm thinking, honestly, that should go to the White Wizard. I don't like the sometimes part. Should just be forever. Always the case. Was everything right? Okay. Now we talk to Robot. Take this cube. Defeat Tiamat. Flying Fortress. We got a warp cube! You good? Oh, I stepped on the fucking tile again. Wonder if— oh, our position shifted when Fate got stoned. I see. Whoa, green sword! Big punch. Apparently those are called Zeus gauntlets, I think, in other versions. Don't know why they took the name off this one. So we are gonna go get in that barrel next. I wanted to talk to him again. Peace. Blue skidoo, we can kill. Back to our airship. Oh well, we don't need to go back to our airship. Silly me. We just need to go back to Unlock. Right. Formation. Unlock had an N, right? Yeah. It did. Why are the Hydras on land? Get out of here. That did so much. I'm so happy. I don't remember how much the knight armor was. Not a clue. Or where it was. 300? Okay. I'm also curious why this game counts your steps. Does it have effects on anything? Or it's just a weird thing they added in. Alright. Into the barrel. Ooh, bubble of fish. Sunken Shrine. Let me see, let me skim ahead a little bit here. So most things are water-based, so we can hurt with Bolt. Exceptions being mummies and ghost, weak to die on fire, and an aqueous, which ice takes care of, oddly enough. Not tough on archpacks. Tosiminis, white sharks, and Sahagan princes. A lot of HP. Fighters. Take one. Alright, you start off in the middle and you have a choice to make. Two things to do here. Hop. Okay. We're in. Sea troll and sea scorpions. Oh. Okie dokie. I'm also gonna do something just to make my life easier. Let's take those gauntlets and move them right here. Stairs. Oh, weird. I'm helping, I think. Something poisoned me. That's probably scorpion. Good thing I have like 98 antidotes. Which I just moved. 97, sorry, now 6. Did I do something wrong? Because this says I'll be on the 3rd floor. This is the 4th floor. Let's see. Are there 2 chests? No? Maybe I did something wrong. Uh-oh. You know, it says white shark, but they, you know, sure as heck look purple to me. Let's take the stairs up to the northeast. I did, right? Hmm. Bonk. I feel like I'm gonna run into a lot of random fights here, because I'm already kinda lost. Ghosts! Morty, get. Okay, wait, hold on. Somehow I missed the 3rd floor. I'm confusion. Not even gonna worry about it. I need to go back up. Oh. I missed the door. Sorry, there's a shaking sound. My legs are up. And I'm fidgety. We need to go to the northern part for a good thing. Here. I'm just confused how I missed a floor. So this is a thing that's supposedly weak to ice. Which is interesting. Considering it's called Aqueous. Okay, diamond armor. Sounds good. Indeed it is. Cool. Well, all I missed on the 3rd floor supposedly is almost 12k, but I messed it up now. So I feel like we're kind of good in the money situation. If I run across it, of course I'll take it. Oh, the neck pops. Be sure to do stretchies, guys. Very important. But our next stairs are going to be in the southeastern part of the room. Hope I'm going the right way. You know, if I didn't get into a fight every 2 steps, maybe we'd make it somewhere. Sea snake. So this room should have a couple things, or just one? Light axe. Probably nothing I want to use. Has a Dia 2 effect, though. Noted. Oh. That's right, hit that prince with that. Didn't do as much as I was hoping, but the princes are stronger. Just gonna do the same thing, because why not? I see where the time is, and it makes me concerned. I wanted to accomplish more in this episode, but I also sat and grinded for a million years. So the question is, do I say fuck it and just do one giant episode, or do I split this off into two and that counts as the bonus episode? Or I could just include the bonus episode. This fire too. Decisions. Because the bonus would probably go up Sunday. What do? Hey, we got some levels. Very nice. Let's go more levels. Oh, whoops. Just ignored the room. Money. Which room contains no enemies and has lots of treasure? This floor has no enemies? Diamond armlet. That's tough. Me and Spawn have the lowest. I guess technically me, because also my evasion's low. Yeah. Oh. Hi? If the light of the sea is lost, we mermaids will turn into bubbles and vanish. You're going to turn into bubbles? You must be the answer to my prayers. Maybe, I don't know. One of my mermaid friends left for the land and she hasn't returned. I wonder what became of her. Maybe she grew legs. Maybe that's who we talked to earlier. You humans can breathe here, now that's a surprise. Kill. Please restore light to the crystal of water. It is the only way to save the seas. You got it. That crystal, you must be the warriors of legend. Lots and lots of rooms here. This is the uppermost level of the shrine. Kraken, the water fiend, dwells on its lowest level. In the eastern continent's desert, I saw someone enter the Tower of Mirage. How? How did you see someone do that? There's no water anywhere within view. Anyway. And oh, that bell's wondrous sound. Yeah, you would not have been able to see any of that. You're a liar. The longer the water fiend remains, the weaker the sea's light becomes. The sea has a light? Diamond shield. Guarantee no. Can I talk to you? One has 10 gil, the other has 10,000 gil. Okay. I wonder if we can regain the sea's light, or will we become bubbles and disappear? Probably bubbles. Please restore light to the crystal of water, only way to save the seas. How do I... How do I over there? Diamond gloves, helm, Rosetta Stone. Well, there we go. Now we're gonna skip those gloves then. There was one area I couldn't get into though. Right? Okay, go around there. Yeah, that door up there. There's one up there! Am I not supposed to? Maybe not. Huh. Oh well. Heck that room, I guess. Alright, now we can go back and heal. And I suppose I should end this episode here. Pretty good time too. Which means in the next episode, we will fight a kraken. So, if you want to see that, I'll see you guys on Sunday. Peace!